Alrighty then. What's going on, guys? Lotus Lotus here, back with another video. Before we start this video off, so I made a Instagram account, as I put in my community tab. I'm not asking you to follow me. It doesn't matter. I don't need you to follow me. I don't want likes or anything like that. I just need you guys to check in, because I'll be putting my updates on my videos, what videos I'm gonna be like making and stuff like that. And for idea wise, anyways, because I seem to be getting like most of my like ideas from YouTube, so why not get like other ideas from many other countries while I'm at it, right? So yeah. So I already posted something on Instagram about me about to make a new video. Not right now though. Not right now. Don't worry, it's not right now. But anyways, I already put a picture of what Deku's gonna look like. The power, I already know what the power is. I could only tell you the title for now. Well, I can't really say the title. But I could really say the ship. So, I was kind of fixated on just one ship at the beginning, like one or two ships, because like the ships are based on the personality of these people. All right, so, and I'm talking about the positive side, not the negative sides of their personalities, but the positive sides. So the ships for it is, surprisingly speaking, Uraraka. I'm joking. No, I can't do that. No. But the ship is actually Momo, Mina. Take in mind, I'm talking about the positive side of their personalities. Positive. Alright? Momo, Mina, Kendo. Quite honestly, I didn't want to do Kendo. I don't know why, I just didn't. Then there's Hatsame and Nejire. Now, in this one, I'll make this serious now. Uraraka's gonna be rich. Not as rich as Momo, but like rich. To the point like where her family just racks up like about 10 million yen from their business. Even though it's not a lot, it's still something, right? Yeah. So yeah, her family racks up like 10 million. So they can live a fairly normal life and stuff like that. So she's fairly richer than Deku. So Deku, he's gonna be living in that same apartment and stuff like that. Momo's rich. Mina, she's slightly richer than Ochako. She earns about 50 million. Her family, What'd I say her family works with? Forging, blacksmith, basically, like forging and stuff like that. For like people who like using like blades and stuff like that. So yeah, that don't like want it like modified or anything like that to make it look like, oh, super fast, like shit like that. So like the weapons like Stain has. So yeah. So but the difference is, like, Stain, he got his weapon created by Mina's family. But over time, it got dull, and, he just started sharpening it with a fucking knife. Since he's already a villain, he can't just pop up inside the blacksmith and shit like that. So Nigeria's gonna be rich, as rich as Momo. Kendo, fairly rich. No, same situation with, Mina. Let's say that her and Mina are like cousins. I don't know how this is gonna work, but still, they're cousins, and so yeah. And you may be wondering why I haven't posted like in a day. I've been taking care of a plant, a cactus to be exact, a little cactus, not a big one and stuff like that, but like in a little pot. I like the cactus. Once it's fully grown, I'm gonna eat that shit. Because you can actually eat cactuses, but like that's for emergency. That's emergency rations. If there's no food at home and my parents are out shopping and my ass is hungry, I'm gonna eat that shit. But I highly doubt I'll be starving, so I'll probably let it go. So, anyways, this is I think part two, because I don't remember if I made part two yet. This is part two of. Wait, what was? You know, I have an interesting personality. Oh wow. Oh no, I'm an interesting person. Damn. Shit. Oh wow. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Wow. Damn, it seems depression and anxiety hit different. It even gave me slight memory loss. Damn. Hold on, let me just think for a second. Let me think for a second. Oh, let me think. Oh God. Oh wow, 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 wow. All right, yeah. You know, the funny thing is, the whole title was based off of one of my feelings, and yet I forgot it. So like, this is part two of what if Deku was emotionless. I swear, I'm the dumbest that a person can get. I'm a smart dumbass. One second I'll be the smartest person you know. The next second I'll be acting more like a dumbass. I'm the quiet dumbass and smartass. Oh wow. And I'm the talkative person you can't trust. I'm even worse than the quiet kid. My God. But anyways, oof. But anyways, this is part two of what if Deku was emotionless. So last I left off, Deku he went into a portal with and shit like that. So yeah, but we're not gonna start there, are we? No, no, we're not. I don't feel like starting like when he just gets through the portal or anything like that. Why would I do that? So like Deku, what age is he again? Like he was 11. I think he was 11 or 12. He's 12. Let me just say he's 12. Yeah, he's 12. All right, he's 12. So like 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 to everybody else he would be 12 by now because like he's been gone, like he left like the My Hero world at I think the age of 6, right? Yeah, so he's been gone for 6 years, but Deku, he's about a quintillion years old. More like 100 quintillion. Let me pick a number. Alright, I'm finished picking. 100 quintillion years old. Cause you may be wondering, how is he 100 quintillion years old? And somebody said in one of my video comments that I like to use big numbers, really big numbers. And yes, I do like to use big numbers. Why? Because it keeps my memory refreshed of the big numbers. Cause quite honestly, I don't really use big numbers in my life at the moment. Basically using small ass numbers in math and shit like that. So we're not hitting the millions or anything like that. So like I'm kind of in high school and stuff like that. You know how it works. So yeah. Cause like I need to remember my big numbers. There's gonna be a time where my ass is so slow I'm gonna forget what a billion looks like, and I can't trust myself doing that. Cause there's gonna be somebody saying a billion and my ass is gonna write 1 quadrillion like a retard. Cause like I'm gonna legit forget what a billion looks like and probably write what like 1 million, 1 trillion, and look at my teacher and say this is 1 billion. I really can't trust my memories. But anyways, yeah, so he's gonna be 1 quadrillion years old, and I actually have a story. I have a reason for that. I have a reason why he's 1 quadrillion years old. All right, and that reason is simple. His body has to get accumulated to that Phoenix's powers. Oh wow, I forgot about these pictures. Yeah, Izuku's eyes still look like this, and the purple thing. They're just seeping through his eyes, like I said before. Dead, dead, still alive, alive, alive. Alive. Would I say dead or alive? Because Deku eats these shits for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. um, Still uses. So yeah, Deku's eyes look like this now. So yeah. Oh wait, nope, that's for another time. It's gonna be in the series though. But anyways, yeah, Deku's eyes look like this now. It looks like this now. So his eyes, like they're still broken. Well, at least like the inside of his eyes, like the inside, like right here, like the inside right here, it's broken. Like you just see cracks there. So yeah, you may be wondering how did his eyes turn like that, because of the fact that this is the Phoenix of existence. So like you get the gist. So yeah. So see, Deku's just floating around in no way in space itself, existence, just basically flying around existence, just seeing many things. So he passed by the Dragon Ball universe, One Punch Man universe, Mob Psycho universe, and shit like that. He never made any interactions with them, but he just flew around them. So he never made any interactions. So yeah. He passed by the Misfit of Demon Academy, Yu-Gi-Oh, Beyblades. What was that one? I'm not gonna lie. Uh, damn. Chivalry, I think. I just remember Chivalry. Main character Iki Kuragane. Cause I haven't watched that anime in what, like 3 years. See, I haven't watched anime in a while, so my thoughts are like fuzzy. Oh, and for like the One Punch Man thing, he only passed by like like only season. It's only season 1 right now. So basically, like this is like just like right after he defeated Boros. So yeah, and for the Dragon Ball universe, I wouldn't say it's super. It's not super. So he just passed by See, I'm not really. I never watched Dragon Ball Z a lot. I only watched Super, GT, and a little bit of Z, cause I didn't watch a lot of it. So right now, so he passed by GT for Fairy Tail. He just passed the whole ending of Fairy Tail. He watched the ending of Fairy Tail unfold before his very eyes, and this nigga Deku was crying at the end. So he basically saw Luffy and Natsu get married, Gray and Juvia and shit like that. Yeah, I'm making a fake shit that we never saw in the animes. So yeah, and Deku, yo man's Deku was in his head like my eyes have been blessed. So yeah, so Deku was watching a lot of shit. He's watching animes up close too. So yeah, for Mob Psycho 100, season 2, he watched season 2, season 1. So yeah, basically everything that happened in season 2 and season 1, he saw right now. So yeah, Seven Deadly Sins, season 4. They're at season 4. So yeah, he watched the alternate versions of My Hero, basically inverted AU, villain AU, adult hero AU, and quite honestly, while watching the villain AU, Deku was like, well, damn, you know, would I really be like that if I accepted the quirk, if I actually like let that nigga like persuade me or kill me, because he's looking at the normal and he's saying, damn, them niggas is dead. What the fuck would have happened to me? So yeah, so like Deku, like all of this unfolded in front of his eyes for like 50 quintillion years. Sorry, quintillions bigger than quadrillion. Sorry. So yeah, so Deku watched this unfold before his eyes, and like all of a sudden his body shuts down. Basically, him going to sleep. You may be wondering why. Well, basically, this man's Deku. His body has been tired. So his body wasn't functioning properly, and he was only like accumulating to the Phoenix's power like slowly, like really slow, like abnormally slow, because of him not sleeping. And sleep is a necessity, but also the fact that that nigga doesn't eat, he doesn't drink anything, he hasn't taken in vitamins, nutrients, or shit like that since Deku can't even move his body. He's practically paralyzed, just floating in space. So he can't really do anything. So, in his mindscape, Deku, he's just looking around as he hears a voice say, "Oh, he's here." As another voice says, "About damn time." As he heard another voice say, "Now I can finally get my revenge." As Deku turns and sees the Phoenix, the dragon, and the one and only All For One. Because All For One's consciousness is, inside the quirk, so, yeah. So, Deku sees them and says, wait a damn minute. Who's that guy in the middle that's smoking? He says, oh, you're the guy I defeated when I was 6. Well then, what is it? What do you want? As, cause Deku, he quite honestly forgot, like, every opponent he went up against, like, since he's been floating around for, like, 50 million years. Like, the only people he remembers is this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Why? Because, sensei, pet, loyal servant. And, he's big as hell. He obviously gonna remember the name of the person he got his powers from, and the person he got his powers from. You may be wondering, did he get the powers from All For One? No, he didn't. He just took an All For One. He didn't use it. He just took an All For One. He didn't let it fuse with his body. He just took that motherfucker, and like he just moved on with his day. He was like, alrighty then, time to move on with my day. So yeah. So he walked away. All Might tried to put him into custody, but Deku said, nah, don't touch me. I'm going to my mom now. So, yeah. So that happens. So, like, Deku, he says, alright, it seems you all want to fight. Let's just get into this. So, Deku, for the next, 1,000,000 years, well, in the first 10,000 years beats All For One, and then for the remaining of the 10,000,000 years is just fighting the dragon and the phoenix. The dragon gets taken out in the 10,000,000 years, and then they skip over to 100 trillion years with him and the phoenix fighting. He obviously couldn't beat the phoenix because his body wasn't accumulated to it, but once his body got accumulated, he started beating the living shit out of the phoenix. Like, legitimately, he started beating the living out the phoenix. So, yeah. He took the dragon's power, like all of it this time, like all of it. Like he made it so that the dragon fused with him. Like the dragon's like power, like spiritual power fused with him. So basically his powers. Like the dragon still has its physical form, so there's the phoenix, so it's All For One. But he chained those two up. The phoenix for the dragon, he did the same thing, like I said with Kurama, like how Naruto trapped him, not him getting staked, not like Kurama getting staked when he was inside Kushina, but like when he was inside of Naruto after Naruto took that nigga's chakra, and that nigga became really skinny. But anyways, so for the phoenix, he just hung that nigga by the wings, like shit. he hung that nigga like he hung him like Jesus was on the cross. So yeah, no, not to disrespect like Jesus or anything like that. It's just the only thing I could think of. So yeah, so Deku, he does that. Like, how long has passed? Oh, 17 minutes. So Deku, he does that, and he says, alright then, I guess I'll go to sleep. So he falls asleep in his mindscape, not knowing that if he falls asleep in his mindscape, his body's staying asleep. So this nigga falls asleep in his mindscape for the next 50 quintillion years. So he's now 100 quintillion years old, and that's when Deku actually finally wakes up, seeing as how, oh shit, his body has accumulated all three of their powers, and not only that, but fused, and making his break abilities much stronger. So Deku, he says, well, shit. As Deku, his defensive, offensive, speed, agility, and many more, dexterity, and play. Shit. Even his soul is strong as hell, so this nigga could just soul wander. If you don't know what soul wandering is, you haven't played Immortal Towers. Soul wandering is, like, you should play it. Soul wandering is basically when your soul leaves your body. Like, you're still alive. You're still alive. I'm talking about, like, your spiritual soul. Like, not your physical soul that God takes out of you, but, like, kind of like, your spirit. Yeah, your spirit. Like, your fighting spirit, your adventurous spirit. Yeah, basically adventurous spirit just leaving your body to wander the world, and you can see everything they see. You get the knowledge from them. So yeah. So Deku, he does that, and he finally wakes up in the real world, seeing as, oh shit, I can move my body now. Now, how much time has passed? As he searches his memories and sees, oh shit, by now I'm 100 quintillion years old. So Deku was in a whole slumber for 50 quintillion years. So now what Deku has to do is learn how to use his body again. Like, legitimately, he has to respectfully learn how to use his body again. So, Deku, his hair is no longer that short of a purple. It's longer now. It reaches his back, and I'm gonna keep it that way. Why? Because, I don't know, I just feel like it. So I'm gonna keep it that way. Deku, he wears a blindfold. Like, yeah, he wears a blindfold because he can't have anyone just seeing his eyes. Because, like, he doesn't want to end up killing a person because they saw his eyes. That's kind of dangerous. So yeah. So Deku, he does that, and this went better than I expected. I was gonna do some too cheesy and retarded shit on this video. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna do some cheesy, retarded shit. God damn it. I feel like a failure right now. For a person who started YouTube just for fun, I feel like I just dropped the whole fun thing. It just got accumulated to it and was like, you know what? I have to do this. Why? Because of my subs. It's not like the fame's getting to me or anything. It's just that I feel like obligated to look after you guys. Like you're my children or some shit like that. You need entertainment from a father or figure or some shit like that. So yeah. So Deku, he does that and he makes a portal and he floats into the portal because he can't just fly. He just floats into the portal and he drops. he drops. He drops in the middle of the place that he's in. Like his defenses are absolute. Hold on. So Deku, he falls in the middle of the platform, to which immediately 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 5 come running. As they said, Izuku. As Izuku says, "Oh, hey there, long time no see." As they said, "What do you mean long time no see? It's only been a year, 3 years. Oh, wait. Oh, wow. Where were you guys?" Deku's on the floor explaining what's going on as they said, oh, right then. As basically they lift up Deku, they pick up Deku, and basically they lay him down. So Deku, just moving a finger could cause catastrophe. God damn it, catastrophe. Like anyone around him is in mortal danger. So like they have to stay away from this man Deku, like as far as possible, like as far as physically possible for them. So like they just bring Deku to this secluded location with a high defensive property. So Deku's just training there. So Deku, he spends 1,000,000 years training there to get accumulated to his body. Cause that Phoenix is a strong nigga. That Phoenix is strong. That nigga is strong. Not only that, but Deku has a Phoenix property. I know, right? He has a Phoenix property. If I already made part 2 of this, I'm deleting that because this sounds way better. But anyways, Deku, he does that. As he does that, Deku, he gets a crown on his head after training for 1,000 years. And it's the crown you see right here. Basically, the star crown on the Phoenix's head. As Deku says, oh, well, I guess I can't get rid of it, so he just conceals it. As Deku walks out, I want to say like he's big body or stuff like that, like All Might's size or anything like that. Not like All Might height. If you didn't know, All Might is, I think, like 5'2" or 5'3". It was either no, not 5'2", 7'2". It was either 7'2" or 7'3", or even 7'4". But like I'm more confident in 7'2". Like what the fuck, bro? Like this nigga's the definition of big body. Like imagine walking down the street one day, you see a nigga All Might's, like All Might's big body, buff body ass, just walking around like a 7'2" nigga with that much muscle on him. Just imagine the fear in a nigga's eyes just watching this, like, oh wow, wow. Yeah, I know. So yeah. So Deku, he does that, and he just walks as he says, "Alright, I think it's time I go back to my world." As all of this happened in the time span of how long? How long? Of 6 years. Yes, I'm changing Deku to 12 now. He's no longer 11, he's 12. Of 6 years in the My Hero world. Yes, all of this happened in the time span of 6 years. 6 years. Six. Cease. Yeah. So yeah. 3. So yeah. So Deku, he walks out of that area. And that area is completely destroyed. It might as well be a playground for like destructive type beasts. Cause this nigga Deku, he turned that shit into a new Grand Canyon. Cause Deku, he wasn't playing that. So Deku can regulate his power now. He can control his power fully and stuff like that. And he even trained All for One. That's crazy, right? So he has One for All in it as well. One for All got a big power boost. He met the predecessors of One for All with All for One. And basically the predecessors talked about how the quirk is and stuff like that. And in this one, um the second and third user, like them niggas, it doesn't matter whether they want to give him the quirk. This nigga Deku can just take it from them by force, by beating the living shit out of them. And All for One acknowledged that. If he acknowledged that, the nigga that murked them acknowledges it. Oh nah. So he saw like the silhouette of All Might too, and he was like, "Wait a damn minute, is that what All Might looks like?" That's crazy. So yeah, they talked to him about All Might and stuff like that, the quirks, and yeah. So Deku, he unlocked Flow, Black Whip, yeah, this is obviously gonna have manga spoilers. What the fuck do you think I'm gonna do? Like, if I already said, if I already implied that the second and third users are in this, like, what the hell do you think is gonna happen? I'm obviously giving y'all spoilers. So yeah, I'm gonna just put that in the title. Sir Deku got Black Whip, Float, Danger Sense. So yeah, we have the defensive capabilities of, like, I think the number 3 hero or number 2. It was either one of them. That fire quirk. So yeah. So Deku unlocked fire quirk. Yay! That's crazy. So Deku, he trained all the quirks of One for All over these years, and he did it separately, because he can't just do it all at once. So he made clones of himself. Like, not a lot of clones, but like a little bit of clones, like 10 clones to train each quirk. Cause like it was a big place, cause like that world is big. He's big as hell. So yeah, it's like the size of the sun. Like, it's a magical world basically. So yeah, it's a world of magic basically. It's a world like outside of Megaverses. It's basically in an omniverse. So basically that world is kind of like 5 to 10 times the size of the sun. So yeah, so basically Deku trained on that, and he was like, all right then, that's done. So Deku, he trained on it, and he was like, okie dokie then, I dipped. So yeah. So Deku, he does that, and he was like, okie dokie. So Deku, he says, I guess it's time. As Deku, he makes a portal in the air of My Hero Academia. Not on the ground, cause this nigga Deku's gonna be riding the best way. And that is on a dragon. Cause if this man's Deku goes walking into the ground of the My Hero world with a dragon, they're obviously gonna think that this man is not only a threat to society, but the world itself, and dub him a villain, due to how he looks. Cause this man Deku looks like he has not had sleep in many million years. So yeah, so Deku looks like he hasn't had sleep. He still has that long hair, stuff like that. Like, Deku does not have straight hair, wavy hair, or anything like that. So he kind of has like that Madara type hair, but like a little bit like smoothened out without like all the spikes and shit like that. Kind of like a fusion between Madara and like his hair. So like, I wouldn't say like it's curly, but like a little wavy, Like you see bumps here and there, not nappy type, not like nappy, but like a little bit like of bumps, like spiky bumps. So yeah. So Deku, he just walks. He just goes on the dragon, and they just fly off. He's following Deku too. He can walk in the air. He has a wind affinity, so don't worry about it. So Deku, he just walks. He just flies off. He thinks, alright, I'll be living in a forest. He thinks he'll be living in a forest. So Deku goes to a forest, like some random forest. He doesn't know where the forest is. He just walks into some random forest, and basically he destroys plot of land. Legitimately, he destroys a plot of land. Like, hold on. Like, this man Deku went deep into this forest, like deep into this forest. Like, it's just like it's out of town. It's a forest style of like out of town. Like, it's like on this. It's like it's secluded. It's a secluded one. So like it's really secluded. So like Deku goes inside this forest, and this man Deku like destroys the inside of the forest. just to create this big ass castle for a dragon and a mystical creature. Like, what the fuck? Like, why are you making such a big ass house for 3 people? Like, people would be wondering that. But Dagu, it's not for 3 people. It's for one creature. It's for one, a dragon. Two, a ginormous deer. Wolf type hybrid. And three, me. So, Deku got a big ass house. So, yeah. So, like, let me give you the layout of like the forest. There's not many forests in our world, and My Hero Academia world is based on our world, but like let me modify that. So everything in our solar system is 10 times the size. Yes, everything in the My Hero Academia solar system, basically everything in the My Hero Academia existence for that matter. Everything in the My Hero Academia multiverse is 10 times the size it would normally be. So Earth, 10 times the size, which means more trees can be planted. So, yeah, there's a lot of green spots, a lot of blue spots, and a lot of regular spots. So the whole thing with the whole stratosphere being destroyed and shit like that, nah, doesn't happen. Cause the way us humans is living right now, we finna die like shit, bro. But anyways, Deku he does that, and he makes that big ass house. Like the whole layout of that forest is like this is the layout for the length and width. All right, both like this one number is for the length and width of the forest. About about 25,000 miles. All right, 25,000 miles length and width. All right, 25,000 miles. So yeah. So Deku does that, and yeah. So Deku he makes that big ass house. He lives with them and stuff like that. Now we skip to a year late, a month, no, 5 months later. As Deku he's just walking down the street. Deku he walking down the street to get shit like I'm a dumbass. I forgot. Anyways, so Deku is just walking down the street, and basically he's going to buy clothes. And while this nigga's going, like, he sees a pile of clothes and he bumps into somebody. And he sees, like, the whole boxes fall and stuff like that had, like, clothes and stuff like that. So Deku helps her pick it up. As Deku, he looks up and basically he sees this girl. She's not wearing that, though. Wait, do niggas have tails? What the fuck? Hey, yo, what the? These niggas is cats? Like, for real, for real? Oh, they human. No. So she don't have the tail. My bad. I feel like a dumbass. So yeah. So he bumps into Ragdoll. He sees Ragdoll. Ragdoll looks him into the eyes with Deku. Like Deku, he wasn't wearing his blindfold at this moment. Like he was not wearing his blindfold at that moment. Like it's not like that she saw his eyes or anything. Well, she saw his eyes, like not around it, but she saw like the pupil, like the very middle, the part that has the cracks in it. Deku, he blitzed his face to the other side, bro, and he remembers, shit, I don't have my blindfold today. As Deku, he thinks, well, damn, where's it? Because he took a spare blindfold and he put it on immediately. As he proceeds to pick up her stuff, lays him down in front of her, and proceeds with her day. As Ragdoll, she puts out her hand and says, wait, as Ragdoll hears, are you done? As she turns to see Mandalay, Pixie Bob, and Tiger. You may be wondering, where were they? Well then, Ragdoll went to get clothes. Pixie doll. What the fuck is wrong with me? Pixie doll. My god. Pixie Bob. I'm so sorry for the mistakes I'm doing in this video. Anyways, Pixie Bob, she went to get cosmetics, I guess, or like things to do her hair. Mandalay went to get books Tiger, he was just being Tiger. He was just looking around. He was like, he was just looking around getting food. Like, nigga hasn't been in the city for long. Niggas been only been like living off of the shit that like the students in UA be making, and this nigga he been getting real tired of it because them niggas don't know how to cook for shit. He was like, oh my god, they're ass. Like for real, for real. So, like, Deku, like, he's 12, remember that. So, Deku, he goes and stuff like that, and Ragdoll explained the situation, the thing that she saw in his eyes, like the cracks, and she's thinking, oh, he must be sad or something like that, or something must have really broken him to the point where his personality is like that. Like, Deku didn't show any emotions, like, when talking to her. Well, when saying bye, he just sounded, like, real sad. Wah. So sad. I don't care. So, basically, they decide to follow him. They follow this nigga Deku to a forest. A really big forest. So they follow this nigga Deku until they get to the very middle where they see that big ass castle type thing. As they're like, my god, how much did it cost to make this? As they see, as they look, as Deku says, guys, I'm home, as they just hear a voice, like a deep voice and a calming voice that says, oh, welcome back. As basically, like, it sounds like a cheerful, like, type angry voice and, like, cheerful, calm voice. As Deku says, yeah. As basically, it just goes quiet as Deku's just cooking, basically. This man's cooking. Now you may be wondering, what did Deku buy? Deku did not only buy clothes, but Deku, he got fish. He got regular sized fish for himself. He got regular sized fish for himself. Then Deku walks out his house and basically, he walks all the way to the ocean. To which, like, the, so, like, basically, recently, like, the heroes have been hearing something about, oh, like, the big animals, like, whales, squids, and stuff like that have been going missing and shit like that. So, yeah. So, like, whales, octopuses, squids, sharks, orcas, or, killer whales, I think. Yeah, killer whales have been going missing. As Deku goes, he jumps into the forest, like clothes on and everything. Deku just comes out like 2 minutes, like not 2 minutes, like an hour later, carrying like a whale, a squid, a shark, an octopus, and stuff like that. Like, I know octopuses are relatively small, but like he got like a really big one. Like I said, everything in the My Hero world is 10 times bigger. So obviously the biggest octopuses will be bigger, and whales are 10 times bigger, so them shits are even scarier to come across. Yay. So, yeah. Which means them niggas can eat humans without fear. Yay. Isn't that amazing? Sad. So yeah, Deku, he dips. He leaves, and yeah. Deku, he basically leaves, while throwing them in the air, and they just disappear. So he goes back as Deku, he says, guys, I'm gonna have dinner ready for you guys soon. As they said, alright. So they're basically watching this nigga through the window. Like, Deku, he knows they're there, and he doesn't care. Like, he can see them clear as day. As Deku, he's cooking and shit like that. And yeah, you you thought I was gonna age up Deku? Nah, I wasn't gonna age him up. Yeah, I'm not gonna age him up. You crazy, bro? I'm not aging him up to 18. That's when he's gonna start dating Ragdoll. Nah, bro, crazy. It's gonna be a secret between him and the Wild Wild Pussycats. You crazy, bro? Nah, him and Ragdoll only. So yeah, so Deku, he makes food, like he cooks that big ass whale and stuff like that. And then niggas see that he has a big ass. oven and stuff like. And they see his size and they're like, "What the hell? Is he gonna roast us or some shit like that? Like that's impossible, right? Because we saw his quirk. It was some kind of space thing, something that has to do with making things disappear or some shit like that. Maybe space." As all of a sudden they see this nigga Deku grow. And they're not wrong about the space thing. Well, that's one of his abilities. Deku did use space. He did use space. He used space to enlarge in his cells, his atoms, his organs, his skin, his body, basically. And he starts cooking as he makes some good ass food. As Deku makes food for himself and he puts it on the kitchen. As they're thinking, is he gonna eat that all by himself? As he says, "Alright, guys, food's ready." As all of a sudden, their faces go blank and in fear as they see this and this appear. Like immediately when they made contact with the My Hero Academia world, they grew 10 times larger. Henceforth, why that house is big as hell. So Deku, he just eats with them. So they eat and they go to sleep. As Deku, he goes outside and basically the raw wild pussycats are in the trees. As Deku says, I have some leftover food, so you can just come out. I sense you guys following me since I left that mall. As they're shocked, as they don't want to get out, as they're contemplating whether to get out and stuff like that. Like Mandalay's thinking, shouldn't get out or stuff like. So basically thinking amongst each other with Mandalay's quirk. So Deku says he won't get out. All right then, I guess I'll make my move. As Deku, he appears right behind all four of them, karate chops them, knocking them out. As basically we skip to the next day. The next day they all wake up like in cold sweat and stuff like that. And never in my life have I wanted to eat a biscuit so bad. Cause this shit ain't like the Popeyes biscuits. Lethal ass shits. But anyways. Deku, he does that. I was like, they wake up and in cold sweat. And they see 1 and 2. Basically at their sides. As they're yelling. As this nigga Deku comes in like, what, why are you yelling? As they look and say, it's you. As Deku says, oh, now I get it. You guys woke up. Get up, put your clothes on, let's go. As they said, put our clothes on, as they look under the covers and see that they're naked, which Ragdoll, Mandalay, and Pixie Bob yell as Deku says, shut up. As immediately when he says shut up, a whole wave of wind just blows wildly. As basically they shut up out of fear. But anyways, yes, ASMRs with Lotus Lotus is back. So yeah. And most of you are wondering, why hasn't Lotus made that new account for reacting? Well, it's very simple, my dear children. And that's because I didn't get a lot of comments saying I should. So, we just sit here and wait. So, basically, Deku, he does that. Now, so he goes, they go to the kitchen, they eat breakfast and stuff like that. As they're explaining what are those things, Deku says that's a dragon and that's a mystical beast, guardian of the forest. Well, now this forest. So yeah, is they said okay, and why are they here? As Deku says, well, one of them is my servant. Well, one of them is my pet as well. Because he said, let me guess, the servant is the dragon. As he says, no, the servant is the deer. My pet is the dragon. As they're scared now, because, like, they see this, like, this big body ass nigga. As, like, they're thinking, like, Deku's an adult, like, an adult. As Mandalay says, hey, how old are you? As Deku said, oh, that's easy. I'm 12 years old. As they're all shocked and said, what, 12? You have to go back to society and find... So Deku hears parents. As all of a sudden, this ominous pressure, of fear, hate, disgust, anger, like, he's not feeling those emotions. It's just surrounding the room. Izuku, remember, he's emotionless. He doesn't show emotions. And it's just surrounding the room. As, like, this pressure is just put on them. Like, Izuku's not feeling it. Like, he's not feeling the emotion. He just has, like, a blank face. But it's not Izuku. It's more of the dragon and the mystical beast feeling those feelings. And Izuku is just putting on the pressure. As he said, we're sorry. Because they don't know what they did wrong. They just saying they're sorry because they obviously noticed that it was something about, well, him going back to society or his family that severely pissed Deku off. As they said, well, why don't you want to go back to society and see your parents? To which the dragon says, his mother is dead due to his father. Why would he want to go back to that asshole? As they hear that and they look down in shame. As they said, we're sorry. Can we at least get your name? As Izuku introduces himself as Izuku Midoriya. As Ragdoll says, wait, you're that kid that killed all of the ones 6 years ago? As all of the other ones except for Ragdoll are in shock as they were like, what? As she said, yeah, I saw it with my own eyes. As Deku says, oh, do you want to talk to him or some shit like that? As he said, what do you mean? He's dead. As Deku says, well, not technically dead. I could bring him here to talk to you, but, like, it's more of whether he's gonna follow my rule. More of whether if I feel like if he's gonna follow the rules and not hurt people. As they said, no, not for now, at least. As Deku says, well, suit yourselves, my bad. As they said, yeah. So, that happens. So, while that happens, this man's Deku, he's just proceeding with his day. Deku just proceeds with his day as normal after letting the guys go. So there wasn't a lot of like things like villainy. So they had the day free. So yeah. So that happens, and basically they go to UA, explain the situation with whole Deku and stuff like that, how he doesn't want to go back into society and shit like that. So niggas like All Might, Aizawa, Nezu feel like, oh shit, we're heroes, we're obligated to bring this nigga back to society. Which we all know, this nigga Deku finna clap all of them. As they said, alright, let's bring him back by force since he doesn't want to go, well, of his own free will. As Tiger says, I don't think that's a good idea. Apart from the fact that he has two dangerous assets by his side, him himself could possibly wipe out this whole country as self. As All Might says, I'm able to wipe out countries too. I'm not scared of him. As Tiger says, well, suit yourself. As Deku, take in mind, he's out for the day. Man's Deku was out buying groceries. So, like, this is like a month, like 2 months after, like a month after. So Deku, he was eating. He was eating in public. He was munching down on shit after getting his food. He was like, head ass. So Deku was munching down on them shits. He was munching down on crepes, ice cream, pancake, and shit like that. So Deku was living the dream for a hungry ass nigga. To the point where this nigga even became a critic of cooking and teaching niggas how to cook. As niggas was like, sir, you should open up a cooking school. As Deku says, shit, you right. But Deku was like, nah, not right now. I'm too young. So yeah, so Deku eating shit like that. He like, I'm num head ass. So we skip to like round 5. and it's still daytime because it's summer. So yeah, so Deku, like, it's about summer, and Deku was like, alrighty then, time to go home. Cause he has some desserts and shit like that, and he got the recipes from the people and stuff like that. And he was like, okay then, I'll get home, I'll make the utensils, the tools, basically the ovens, the baking things for making crepes and shit like that. So yeah, so Deku, he's walking home, and he's walking into the forest, and he walks into the forest, and he sees the top 10 heroes. Aizawa, Nezu, he sees Best Genius. So basically, he sees All Might, All Might, Endeavor, Best Genius. I think his name was Edshot. I think, yeah, Edshot. I think it was Gang Orca, Miracle, Ryuku, and shit like that, just standing in front of his doorstep. As Deku, he says, you know, even though I saw this coming, I'm surprised that you actually went through with the plan. Let me get rid of this. As he says, alright, what do you want? As Nezu says, well, we're here to take you back to society. As Deku says, another asshole that wants to bring me back to society. Well then, sadly, that won't be happening. I give you guys 10 seconds. Dip off my property, or your heads will dip off your body. As Endeavor says, quite the cocky kid. As Deku says, 10, 9. So basically, they're just standing there seriously. And once Deku hits 0, All Might charges at him to hit him. As Deku says, last I check, I said heads will be flying off bodies today. Time to go with the plan. As this man's Deku does the same thing All Might did to the villains at the USJ. To all the heroes, and their heads pop off. Their heads hit the ground with their necks hitting the ground. So like their heads are not to the side, and they're still conscious. And they're wondering, how is this possible? Well, that's simple. Deku manipulated reality with one of the powers, also known as the ability of the Phoenix of Existence. Since, well, he holds all the powers of existence. So yeah. So Deku, he says, alright then. As basically, Deku, he just walks off. Like, he walks, like, he dips out. Like, he dips. So Deku dips, and, he makes dinner. Makes dinner for the dragon, the creature, and stuff like that. And as Deku, he made dessert for them, too. As Deku, he just goes outside. And he puts a plate in front of all of them. He puts a plate in front of them, has chopsticks feeding them, just floating in the, and he has like clones of him just feeding them, whilst he just sits there, feeds them. So they're surprised by his hospitality, and immediately Endeavor takes a liking to him since, well, he can cook. Like, this man is a master at cooking. Like, he likes his cooking skills and stuff like that. So do all the heroes. So like Midnight and Mount Lady and shit like that. Ryuku, Miracle, they like this nigga cooking. And this nigga already read their memories to see like what they like. Miracle likes healthy food and stuff like that. And Deku gave Miracle all fruit. Not Miracle. Ryuku like dragons and stuff. Like meat, because, well, she's a dragon. So Deku, he just fed them. As Deku just sits there, he says, that's nice. As he picks up the plates and he just dips back inside. As Deku, he goes outside for the night. Like, it's nighttime. As Deku, he lifts them up. He puts a soft, like, he manipulates the ground, turns it into cotton and stuff, like turns it into like fluff, and wraps it in like and wraps it inside like stone, which then turns into like a wrapping, basically. As he lays them down with pillows, like he puts their heads on pillows and stuff like that, and covers them. As Deku, he puts basically walls in there, and they're just basically sleeping. Now the next day, Deku wakes up. He says, alright then, time to make breakfast. Deku, he pops over to, like, this man's Deku is just giving them the hospitality of a lifetime, even though they should be dead in front of his doorsteps. Like, so Deku, he pops up to the kitchen. He was like, what should I make for breakfast? What should I make? he says, huh, pancakes sound nice. As he makes pancakes and stuff like that, as Deku dips, he goes outside, he wakes those guys up, he picks up their bodies, he makes their bodies shower, he showers their bodies, basically his clones. As basically like, and basically basically this happened with Mirko, like basically the females of the Wild Wild Pussycats, Mirko, Ryuku, and Mount Lady and Midnight, they were screaming the whole time because they're getting their bodies touched by a boy. And like Deku should not be seeing this. And Deku, he just washed the whole body of them. He basically took their clothes, like their hero costumes, and hung them out to dry. And Midnight says, "No, my quirk, it's activating." Because she can't control her quirk. Now, her quirk activates as Deku, he goes outside because it was his clones doing that. As Deku, he goes to Midnight and taps her forehead. As she says, what? As she notices that her quirk is not working, or more of it got sucked into her body. She says, "What did you do to my quirk?" As Deku says, "Oh, that's easy. I restricted its uses right now." As she said, "Oh," as he does it for Endeavor as well, as he basically gives them regular clothes. As basically he makes their bodies move, as basically the bodies pick up the heads. And they put the heads on. As basically Deku, he says, "Alright then, your clothes are hanging, trying to get cleaned up. First of all, as he points at Midnight and Mount Lady, he says, "I understand your uses for your clothes, for like you, Midnight, to rip it off easily so your quirk can be released, but still, you gotta be smarter than that." As she says, "What do you mean?" As Deku says, "Well then," as he proceeds to bring them inside to a room, like a theater room that's kind of like a classroom. As Deku turns off the lights, and basically it's just like teaching time for all the heroes. He's basically teaching the heroes at the moment. And like like Endeavor Fem said, "Fuck it, I'ma just," cause they notice, oh shit, we can't beat him, so like might as well, right? So they just follow him. So this man's Deku, he brings up a slideshow, he pulls on stick, like the stick to and stuff like that. As he just zooms in on the clothes and he says, "Well, typically, clothes has, well, tiny spaces into them, and it's not that hard for gases to be released through them tiny places." And as Deku, he proceeds to, well, show them that, oh, it's not that easy to release gases, for example, when you fart and shit like that. So, yeah. As he says, I mean, look at Endeavor, for example. As he says, "Wait, what do you mean?" He says, "Well, you're using your quirk how she's supposed to be using her gas, and that's through releasing it through the little holes inside of it." As Endeavor says, "Oh, he's right. I never noticed that." As Endeavor trying to act smart, saying, "Yeah." He's trying to not show any inferiorities and stuff like that. So yeah, so basically, he basically modifies their costumes and shit like that and teaches them how to use it. Almighty healed. Almighty was like, "Okay, have fun doing your hero work and shit like that." So the top 10 heroes know about like All Might's like inferiority type thing. So yeah, his whole wound as he healed it. As Deku made a clone of All for One and he brought him out as All Might got into a fighting stance. As Deku says, "Calm down, big man. This one's just a clone. He's not the real one." As All Might says, "Oh, alright then." As so basically, All for One having chats with like all the heroes and shit like that. So yeah. So they had they chat and it was relatively calm, surprising. As Deku says, this went better than I expected. As Deku says, "Well, anyways, it's lunchtime. Yay." As he said, "What do you do at lunchtime?" Deku says, "Well, relatively speaking, lunchtime is only lunchtime for me and my pet and servant." As Deku says, "Hold on for a second." As Deku, he just booms off. 2 minutes later, he comes back holding a whale, a shark, a octopus, and many more. As basically they said, so you're the one that was taking those animals from the sea? As Deku said, yeah. Quite honestly, these niggas is tasty. I'm not gonna lie. He said these niggas. Yeah, I also eat shrimp. So yeah. So Deku, he dipped into the kitchen, made some food and shit like that. Vegetables too. Nigga had a garden. He picked from the garden too. And shit like that. And Miracle saw this. She was like, ooh, I want some and stuff like that. So Deku was like, alright then. So he made food. And Ryuku turned into a dragon form, which means Deku had to make twice the food for the dragon. So 2 whales and two octopuses. So Deku made big food. And he basically had a whole big ass table of food. And all the top 10 heroes were like, shit. Like, he didn't give them niggas a small platter. Them niggas had a whole buffet size plate in front of them. And them niggas chowed down. So yeah. So they ate. And basically, they leave on good terms. And Nezu doesn't even know what happened. He was like, wait, weren't we going to take him back into society? As All Might was like, oh yeah, never mind. We could do that some other time. Well, it's up to him now. He's obviously stronger than us. Guys, Nezu says, you're right. So, yeah. Deku does that, and I'm gonna be leaving that off. So like in this part, Deku's not gonna be going to you yet. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been part 2 of what if Deku was emotionless, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, have an Instagram to give, so you guys can give me your ideas. You don't have to follow me or anything. I don't need likes, don't need follows. Quite honestly, the last thing I need is attention. So yeah. So just go up there for like updates and stuff like that. Not weekly updates, but updates. Alright? It won't be like I won't go months without giving you guys updates, but like I'll probably go days, like a day or two without updates. So hope you guys enjoyed. This has been Lotus Swifts out by my little stars.